everybody, welcome back to the TokenPants channel. We got a spoiler discussion for you today. It's on Thor Ragnarok.
If you didn't watch the spoiler, free review.
Yeah, click here.
Go back.
Or here. Here. Or here.
Or there, motherfuckers.
That's aggressive. That's
Not out there. Don't click
I'm
there.
kidding.
It's a porn link. Don't click it.
It's a porn link. It's two girls, one cup link.
Click down below in the description
I was
below
the star.
for the links for the spoiler-free. You know they're gonna have people searching that name.
I know.
Introductions.
Okay.
Once more.
Once more introductions. I am Chris, aka Token Hero. This is Mama Gordon right here, my mother. This is Jerk Boots. You've seen it before. Fan favorite.
Blood of a dragon, heart of a phoenix.
Don't know what that means. We
I
got.
can break it down for you.
It means this motherfucker can't be stopped. God damn it.
We got Sierra Walker, aka Mr. Bad.
You'll find out later what that means.
We got Mr. America himself, David Walker, right here. And of course, on my right,
It's Robert Wallace.
Robert Wallace, guys, right there. You see that right there? AKA.
Well, you won't be able to see it. We're gonna blur his face,
AKA
guys.
Rob.
Goes by Bobbert.
Bobbert. His name's Bobbert. I'm gonna jump right into it. I fucking love this movie. From start to finish, it was a blast. I loved the writing was so witty and fun, and it felt natural. And like he said in the spoiler-free review, it didn't feel forced. Everything just kind of flew, and I love that they made Hulk talking now, and he's not this and he can't talk. And I love that too. What do you think, Jen?
You get to see Hulk's ass, so I was in.
You do get to see Hulk's green ass cheeks.
Oh, booty cheeks.
Actually, because there's a scene where Hulk's
That's a
naked.
win for me, man.
There's a scene where Hulk's naked. I thought they were gonna make a dick joke. Because Thor stares at his junk for quite a bit of time. And I was like, they're not going to make any joke on this? And I was like, I thought that was a missed moment there for me.
I thought it was gonna be like Watchmen with the big blue dick.
I mean, there's a lot of kids that watch
floated
this.
big blue dick across the screen like 9 times.
I mean, I'll be honest. Watchmen, it was fairly unimpressive. I was like, I mean, come on now.
That blue dick was huge.
Yeah, but if you had a glowy blue dick,
No, but I mean, it wasn't like, God damn. It was like, oh, well, it kind of fits his frame.
So you wanted a big Hulk dick, is what you're saying. To say goddamn to.
I mean, I see that every day.
If they would have shown
it.
If they would have shown it, I definitely, no, sexual attraction, But if they would have shown it, I'd be like, well, goddamn. No, I don't have.
None.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Coming after me.
This is when we want them to take their parts out.
This gonna be edited later, y'all.
Hey man, you talking about
so
he's
you wanted
actually
to try
seeing
and
the
get
Hulk.
nervous.
Right.
All he's talking about is wanting to see the Hulk dick.
So you wanted it to be impressive but not intimidating, is what you're saying?
No, I would have loved it to be
intimidating.
He just wants to see some green dick, y'all. Okay. That's
I'm
what
just-
he
I'm-
went to that movie looking forward to see Hulk's dick.
Hashtag green dick trending on Twitter right now.
I'm just saying, come on now. It's got to be something crazy.
Hey, just wait a year till next Halloween.
I mean, the theme of the Hulk is that he gets bigger when he's angry. You know what I'm saying?
I think this is going
Yeah,
left.
this is all gone. Yeah,
We've been
It's gone
talking
off
about
the
dicks
rails.
for too long. We've been
It's
talking
gone
about
off
dicks for too
the
long.
rails.
is this like Mallrats, where it's all just dick
If
conversations?
you guys will notice that the dick counter is now at how many minutes? Okay.
Yeah.
First of all, you can use this as a drinking game. How many times did we say dick in the last 5 minutes?
Someone just got sent to the hospital. That's
Okay.
Sierra, what'd you think?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I filled this purse up with about a 24 rack when I went, and this is my last one. There's good portions I don't remember. Okay. But the blue dude was my favorite. The rock guy. What's his name?
Oh, yes. Yeah,
Yes.
me
What's
too.
his name?
Me too.
Which
the
thing,
Rock.
the Rock guy?
The Rock guy. I loved him. He needs to be able to break out on his own.
He needs his own movie.
Spin-off movie.
Spin-off.
What was
yeah.
his name again?
Rock Guy.
The
What
Rock
was the
guy.
Rock guy?
2019.
The blue Rock guy.
Rock guy's name's right
Frog.
here.
Korg.
There you go.
Korg?
There you go.
Cord?
He was the director, right?
Korg.
Yeah, he was voiced by the
Educated.
director.
He was voiced by the director. He was so funny, and
man.
let me
He
put
was
my smart
hilarious.
shit on. The cinematography was amazing. Okay, the lighting and sound was phenomenal. And bitch, I'm still drunk. Okay.
What about you, Captain?
I thought it was a great movie. I was a fan of all the action scenes. I thought they were great. Well shot from all the angles. I just thought it was a fantastic movie. Whether you're a fan of the comics or not, whether you're, invested from years past or movies past, if you just the
That's a good
first
point.
Marvel you ever went to and you watched it, you
I
would
was
be
just gonna
hooked.
say
Yeah,
that.
it was a great.
You have no
great
prior
film.
knowledge needed, whether you've seen
That is
every
true.
movie like we all have, whether you read the comics like we all have or not. You're gonna love it from the first time, no matter what. It was a fantastic
Right.
movie.
That's a good point.
We were debating earlier whether we thought Guardian of the Galaxy 1 was better or if this one was better.
It's tough.
So it was a toss up.
It's torn. It's torn. Because the soundtrack was good, but Guardians of the Galaxy 1, soundtrack's just a little bit of a.
That's the only thing that tips me over the edge for the best Marvel movie.
Right.
Guardian of the Galaxy 1, I like the soundtrack a little bit better, so I favor that one. But this one, if it had the same amazing soundtrack, I feel like it would have took it.
It's a good point. It's a good point.
Yeah.
Music's important.
And you, Mark
soundtrack.
Wallace, what was your name
Yeah,
again? Bob Wallace?
Bobbert Wallace.
Bobbert Wallace.
William Wallace.
Robert Wallace.
Bob
Were
it.
you
Bobbert Wallace.
William Wallace for freedom over there? What's
Mr.
up?
I
That
thought
it.
it was great.
If there was one thing in the movie,
Like,
if there was one thing in the movie you liked the
do
most,
is
it would
edit
be.
it out completely. This jerk.
We gotta cut him.
He is.
He's gonna be cut post
You wanna
production.
direct?
That's what he's doing.
Why is she going in on you? Oh!
Because he's in there like this.
Hashtag mom roast.
Mom roast.
Oh my god, I know.
I should have never gave them
Just
shots.
And I'm just in. But
I should have never gave her
I've
those
never
shots.
seen him act like this before. Never seen expressions.
Would
I'm
you like to
saying.
direct Flash Gordon?
You can't even see the 17 people that are watching.
What was like one of your favorite parts of the movie?
Hawk was really cool. I missed the first half of the movie.
How'd you feel about the 3D?
So I like the 3D in parts, but it's like I don't know who said. I think Nancy, my wife, said it. She said that when I went to the space scenes with all the stars,
Yeah.
my mind fucking melted.
Yeah, you got special
Because-
eyes real quick.
My eyes went cross-eyed.
Yeah.
I thought
that's
to
why I brought it
myself,
up.
"Is this what it's like when people are high?" Because
I
I literally,
couldn't focus.
my mind was exploding. I was like, I can't.
I loved it.
Me too.
Because as I'm like, oh my god, this might be a little bit too much for me. I look at Thor's face, and it's like you can see in his eyes that it might be a little bit too much for me. And then right as it gets to the breaking point, he starts screaming, and I'm like, yeah! It's too much! Get us out of here, Thor!
That was probably one of the best scenes when he was on
Yes.
that little chair, going through that ride and just
Oh, man,
screaming.
and they were
Everybody
playing-
was
Fucking
there.
Willy Wonka.
They were
man.
playing
Willy
Willy Wonka. If you want to view paradise. Oh man, that shit was great.
It was non-stop jokes the entire time. It was a super funny movie.
Believing.
Did anybody catch the Stranger Things music during the movie?
By the way,
I thought I heard that
Yes,
at pieces
it
during the movie. I
was.
was like, is that Stranger
I'm
Things?
like, Stranger. Are they watching it in the background? Is there another theater?
And I get maybe why they did that.
Everybody's
because-
got Netflix these days. I wouldn't put it past them.
But
Down
I
the
get why
front
they
row.
did that though, because it's all 80. This whole movie was like a love letter to the 80s. And since Stranger Things is a love letter to the 80s for TV show, I get why they made
Which I'm a
use
fan
Stranger
of.
Things. Yeah, I loved it. I fucking
I
title
love 80
screen,
homage.
all that shit.
What I didn't like about the movie was that I wanted Hela to be death. Extermination
Green Hulk dick.
of all life. And it just felt like, it was very predictable with her. Like, she pretty much got on the scene and then just kind of turned into Loki, where you're like, I just want to rule
That is
everything.
true. Yeah.
I want to be king.
Well,
Everybody listen to me.
well, Loki wanted to be king. Hela wanted to rule everything in every known world, every known universe.
I mean, it's grapes and oranges, honestly. It's grapes and oranges.
I was surprised
They're
that
both fruit.
they couldn't beat her. And that the only way they beat her was to cause the end of the world.
That's
For
the only thing I
Ragnarok.
had a problem too with this movie. That in past movies, Loki, it took a team to beat him and no one could fuck him up. And in this movie, soldiers are fucking him up that were risen from the dead. That literally people from the town were fucking up. And Loki had a problem fighting them. Same thing with Hulk. Later on, there's going to be a battle against Hulk, and he has a problem fucking Thor up when he at one point battles all of them. I feel like there was a little inconsistency
I feel
with
so, too.
the strength of certain characters
Yeah,
throughout
but-
this line.
Well,
But if
I
you
mean,
made
like-
a movie with
Well, I mean, like
Hulk's true powers, the movie's over.
I was
Hulk
gonna
smashed
say, I was
everything.
gonna say, like, you know, like you really go off of Hulk's, like, you know,
And it's the more
which I don't
energy
even
is, the more
fucking agree with,
powerful
but
it
his
is.
comic, you know, canon, you know, knocks out fucking Sentry, knocks out, or no, throws
talk-
Juggernaut.
he's
Oh,
talking
Juggernaut
about-
can't be stopped, but he throws it like
He's talking about
it's too much.
World War Hulk in the comics, how powerful he became. And what Robert Wallace said was that he gets angrier, and the angrier he gets, the stronger he gets. Where they don't really show in the movie because he's angry, but he's not that angry because he's having fun as the gladiator, which I bought into because
Okay.
he liked the girl and he was having fun the whole time he was there. That's why we didn't want to leave.
I get that. So Hulk aside, Loki by itself.
Loki was
they
only
made a
powerful
whole movie trying to defeat Loki.
Not really though.
because he had a Tesseract staff.
Yeah.
Remember, he had the Tesseract staff
That's
that gave him
true.
all the power.
But he couldn't even defeat the Valkyrie bitch. She locked him up.
Well, because the Valkyries are
Yes.
supposed to be.
He's a god, motherfucker. He's a god.
She's not far
The
off.
god of mischief.
Yeah,
But I was gonna say, if Flash is right, she's not far off.
Yeah, but he's the guy
She rides
that
the
missed.
I
Pegasus.
don't care.
Are you fighting a bitch on a
Sierra?
Pegasus?
No, I see it. Right,
She didn't have a Pegasus when she defeated him. She didn't have a sword.
She's been
She didn't
ousted.
even have weapons.
But I mean,
He had weapons.
But I mean, like you
And
ride a
she still
Pegasus.
was
It's
there.
not like it's not like you don't ride the Pegasus when you're off the Pegasus. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you ride a Pegasus in the battle, with medieval swords and shit. When you get off that Pegasus, it's not like oh well, I'm nothing without this. All right, bitch was bad, bad as a motherfucker.
And she was the
bad.
only surviving Valkyrie.
Yeah, because she
Real.
fell into a pool of dead bodies and stayed there, like in a shooting. You put some bodies on you.
Yeah, they
that's what
weren't
she
really
did.
clear how she survived.
Too soon. Too soon.
Just that she did. I'm going to touch on what Robert Wallace said. Hashtag
Say
Robert
villains?
Wallace. I was disappointed with the actually post-credit sequences.
Yep.
I
Oh
thought
yeah, the
they were
very
gonna be
last
They were
one
terrible.
sucked.
better. Yeah, they weren't really that good. The first one is Thor and Loki looking out, saying, you know, if Loki's like, "Oh, you think it's a good idea to bring me to Earth?" and Thor's like, whatever, we'll work it out when we get there. And then a giant ship like eclipses them in shadow, which you assume to be Thanos' ship because the next big movie in this series is going to be Infinity War.
But if it is Thanos, they should have at least showed him. If
Yeah.
it's not Thanos, then
I mean,
it's
like,
different. But
come
if it's
on,
Thanos,
Marvel.
it's a missed
We're all
opportunity not to show
chomping
him.
at the fucking
At the bits.
bit.
Yeah, man.
Not cool. Not cool.
Yeah, it's not cool because I thought it was like at least show
If you would have
Thanos.
just given us a little nugget, just a little one,
Just Thanos.
not even a full nug, just a little nugget.
I'm saying like there's the cut. The ship comes up and it cuts to Thanos on the captain's
Oh shit!
chair. On the captain's chair, making an evil smirk and laugh.
Hashtag lighter popping.
Lighter popping.
But yeah, or even just like him smiling or something, or like pointing at whatever.
I thought
Something.
Nebula was supposed to be in this too.
I thought she was.
And there was
thought
a
she was
lot
supposed
of
to be
rumors
one of the
online about
leaders.
Nebula being in this movie, and she wasn't.
Yeah, and I'm thinking
Kind of
maybe.
disappointed about that.
Now I do know that the first cut shown to audiences of this movie was not liked,
Why?
and so they did a bunch of reshoots and recut the movie. I don't know. They said the first cut was rough and that the audience wasn't feeling it. Like nobody in the audience liked the movie.
Oh wow.
I've been getting this information from IGN.com and other film sites. But yeah, so they were saying that, and I was like, wow, okay. And so they recut it, and they said it tested through the roof. once they redid that. So I'm thinking maybe she was in it at some point and they fucking cut it.
That would suck because I like her character.
He's over here whispering, "No, this is true. You're a liar." Stop.
I know all the real things.
I am looking forward to the DVD.
Okay,
copy.
so Nostradamus.
Right?
Nostradamus.
Bobbert Wallet.
Robert Wallace.
Bobbert Wallet.
Elaborate. I would have
Bob
elaborate.
Bob Wallace.
You just said none of this is true, so tell us what you saw and you read.
exactly.
That's not even a joke, just
There
say
was no
it.
test. Nebula was never supposed to be in this movie.
I thought she was, man.
I've been
Like,
on
I
this
thought-
movie
felt
for
like-
the
I didn't see how
last 2
she would fit
years.
in.
Like Jeepers Creepers.
As a warrior.
Jeepers Creepers.
Nebula
Also,
doesn't have anything
GP's
to do with
I thought a missed opportunity
But there was
was
no reshoots on it either.
at the end of the movie.
No reshoot.
No Infinity War trailer.
Nope.
That's what I was wondering.
I thought they were
couldn't
going to
understand
definitely
that.
pop the Infinity War trailer. Or even like a 20-second snippet of Infinity War would have been enough.
Instead, they show some bullshit about the Grand Master
A
looking
Jeff
at his
Goldblum
people.
joke.
Yeah, it was a Jeff Goldblum joke at the end. Nothing about a future movie. It was a joke about the movie you just watched.
I think coming off
And it
the
wasn't
heels
that
of the
good.
Spider-Man one with Captain America, I think it's just like it's getting. You need to have a good end credit scene now. You know, you can't keep making jokes.
Well, yeah. Like, I didn't mind the Jeff Goldblum one. Because it only had 2, by the way. The Jeff Goldblum one was kind of funny. But none of them were as cool. Like, Guardians of the Galaxy 2 was awesome. Like, if you're going to run a bunch of nonsensical ones, at least they had 4. You know, to get it going. Is there anything you guys didn't like about the movie?
The end credits.
Yeah.
Other than that, I thought the acting was great. The jokes were great. The action scenes were phenomenal to me.
Back to Thor
Hey,
Ragnarok.
Nancy.
Our battery died, so we're just going to reboot real quick. Bobbert
Introduction?
Wallace was replaced by my wife, Nancy Payne.
Bobbert Wallace 2.
Yeah, Barry didn't die. We just added Nancy Pants.
We switched out the
Fancy
dud.
pants.
Hashtag, we're doing it live!
Fuck it.
Poor child.
I can't read the thing.
Fix it in the post.
So what do you guys think about the movie?
I feel like
No,
this whole
so-
video you hear my phone going off.
Yeah, it's gonna be on my blue and be like, oh my
Final
God,
Fantasy,
that
y'all,
bitch
be
is
about
fine.
it.
Just added count.
Evo 1, Evolution 1, join the guild, become part of our power. You know, we trying to take over the
Jesus
realms.
Christ. I know there's
So my
paid for
thing,
that.
my issue with the movie, I loved every part of the movie. The one thing that I would have changed is they took so many parts from different storylines. So you had like the whole Planet Hulk and World War Hulk and all that kind of stuff, but there weren't the characters. Like, I mean, what was the blue guy? Korg. Great, and the little bug that was
Right.
shitting out little baby bugs. That was awesome.
It was.
Did I
It was
miss a
great
part he was
character
shitting out baby
development.
bugs?
So
He
cute.
asked him if is that poop or is you laying eggs. He's like, I'm just gonna say it's eggs. Okay,
Oh, I
fuck
like
it.
pee.
But I think there should have been more character development in that storyline.
I won't
Like
lie.
Hulk's girl
The entire
and-
time I was watching that, I was like, they have a really big missed opportunity here. Because imagine if they gave that little bug guy like a voice. Like if he was like, "Isn't that right, Meeks?" And he was like, you know, just
I'm just
crazy
saying-
shit. Cause like he looked crazy. He looked crazy.
I'm saying you could have got rid of the little bug Meeks and had
I do agree, because why not use the characters from World War Hulk? It didn't.
Yeah.
Or,
I mean,
I mean, because
Clark's there.
like the alien
Beta
girl,
Ray?
like that became his love interest. Why make it the Valkyrie when that like Valkyrie was being all nice to him and stuff? Like I get they're trying to do the whole Black Widow thing with Bruce Banner, but that's Bruce Banner. Like the Hulk could have had the alien girlfriend from Planet Hulk.
Well, they could have
Cause
put
you ain't
Beta
getting no
Ray.
regular bitch with fucking
They could have
Hulk,
put
man.
Beta Ray
Right.
Bill in there. Had him help out on the old Rosenstein Bridge, the Rainbow Bridge. He could have fought some people, and that's when Hulk is like, you know what? That's
And
my
I do
dude
think
right
they could
there.
have had-
and then passed. His
Yeah,
little-
and I think they could have had Beta Ray Bill because obviously, well, they have Beta Ray Bill's face in a giant statue on the side of the building. But I don't understand why they couldn't just use him in.
I just think
the
it would have
movie.
been
I
a
don't-
great opportunity to have him
They
there
might be
on the
saving
bridge
him for
fighting.
something epic.
I don't know, that giant wolf was beautiful.
Oh man, I love that.
Oh yes, I
And then
was.
the Hulk
Please
fucking
have one
killed
of
it.
those.
Yeah,
Champion
he
style.
sure did.
Oh, broke his neck.
Bagoosh!
One of the funniest parts to me was when that body dropped in front of
Oh,
Bruce
yeah.
Banner.
Oh,
Bruce
my
Banner
God.
drops in
Yeah.
front of
God,
his
That was
wolf
hands
that is
down.
larger than even the fucking Hulk.
Fell
And
out the plane.
The way that wolf like hits it with his nose. Oh my god.
It was
I
funny.
was dead. It was so funny.
Yeah. She's talking about when Bruce. If you remember the original Hulk movie, not the original, but the Incredible Hulk movie with Ed Norton, he jumps out of the plane and turns into Hulk before he hits the ground, as like a cool thing of how to turn him into Hulk. So in this movie, Bruce Banner, he makes his big speech. He's like, "Don't worry, I can save them," and he jumps out the damn spaceship, and he falls like 60 feet, and he hits the Rainbow Bridge and immediately is like splatters. And it was so funny because like his arms all broken and twisted and shit, and he's just laying there like, ugh. Yeah, it was very like violent the way he like looked when they zoomed into him. Like,
Oh, it was hilarious. It was hilariously
oh
violent.
man,
He hit the ground like real life people hit the ground.
exactly.
I feel like if the wolf didn't have the reaction it did, it wouldn't have been funny. It would just been like, ooh.
Yeah, no, the wolf did.
The wolf
add
made
to
that
it.
Real rough. Real rough.
The wolf act like a real dog. You throw a bad piece of bologna to. He's like, what the fuck? No.
The wolf at this
No.
point is charging at the people of Asgard defending the town. And he's charging at them full speed, the wolf. And out of nowhere, Bruce Banner drops in front of him. And this wolf stops dead in his tracks and charging. And is like, what's going on here? It's so funny the way it plays out.
Speaking of which, the people of Asgard were being taken care of by Heimdall. I don't want to lie, all the parts in that felt kind of weak. Like, I don't know.
What did you want him to do?
This
Just
is
go fight death?
I'm letting you know right now. This is a love letter to. Is it Idris or Idris?
Idris Elba.
Idris Elba. We all know that you got acting chops like a motherfucker.
Oh, mumbles.
You given the right role, this guy could take home an Oscar. But
I love him.
Mm-hmm,
and we all know that you don't necessarily like doing these movies just because, you know, it doesn't showcase your chops, but that doesn't mean you have to, like, phone it in.
Right.
I don't feel like
Like-
he phoned it in.
Mm-hmm.
I
thought
you watch
so.
him in some,
At
like,
times,
it's
yeah.
just that you watch him in, like, some movies where it's like, you know, like they're, you know, like, where he's going all out. If you gave that to us, you know, as
There-
comic book fans, like we all know that you don't like getting up in the wires and putting the, you know, things in your eyes and whatnot, but it's like,
I just felt like they could have done more with that character. We didn't get to see a lot of that character besides like that standstill shot of
Exactly.
him attacking something, but there was never more to it. It was very short snippets of this character.
And I agree with Nancy. There's a complete difference between phoning it in and not having a big role. I agree he should have a way bigger role, but I don't think he phoned it in. Every scene he was in, I feel he was degraded.
There was
the first
the-
scene you see him in when he defends that family, it was great. It was an amazing scene. Bow, 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 kills them all. I don't think he phoned it in. He just didn't have a big role.
There
I
wasn't
mean, like
really
that,
a lot
I
of.
feel like there could have been a little bit more, not what's the word, like bravado to it. I
He
guess
is the
just like more of a
gatekeeper and-
presence.
But he is the gatekeeper and eyes of Asgard. Why he's not doing wild? It's not a Valkyrie guarding the door with a sword. He's just a dude. That's the key. And now he's using the key to fight people. What's that? Didn't they got a video game like that? Kingdom Hearts, fighting people with a key. That's Heimdall.
Yeah, I don't think they really gave
Not
that
a bad
character
reference.
enough time or enough
I'm impressed.
background. I mean, besides like him
can
being in
nerd.
the Hulk.
What's the
it-
hell?
I
A
can
long
nerd.
speech or something?
Huh?
A long speech.
Don't let the quaff fool you. I can nerd.
Monologue?
Yeah, I think John. What I think he means is like Heimdall could have used a point where he had a long monologue, like where he talked for a long, like maybe he had a conversation with Hela or whatever
Yeah.
for a long period of time, longer than he was on screen. You know
But
what I mean?
then, with as powerful as they made that Heller character to be, that speech would have just, at the end of it, he would have just died. There would have been no way to get him out of that situation with him still being alive if he had that
I like that-
chance.
I like
he
the
could have
thing
made
when-
an encouraging speech to Thor.
He did.
Like, you could do this.
did,
I
he
mean,
did
a,
the eye thing.
He did the
longer
eye thing.
monologue of
Longer,
theirs.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think they were trying to like,
But they're also in a rush.
yeah.
The world that they exist in is under attack by this lunatic with spiky head hair things.
Which, by the way,
It looked good.
she was fantastic.
Kate Blanchett.
Kate Blanchett, man, knocked it out
She
of
did do a
the
great
park.
job.
Amazing.
The CG for when she just pulls her hair back, like, and just goes into
Yeah.
it's incredible, you guys. Every time
It
she
is,
does
yeah.
it, you feel it every time. Where you're just like, ooh,
It was so good.
shit's
And
about to get real.
Yeah.
She knocked it out the park acting wise, man. She fucking
She
killed
always
it.
does.
I hope that at the end of the movie she didn't die because they don't make it clear. But I hope she didn't die because man,
It's very heavily implied that she
So
does,
good.
but everything's
She didn't
heavily
die.
implied,
She
and
can't
then
die.
they appear like 2 movies later.
She's the
Like
goddess of
Loki.
death.
also, you know what I thought about too? They said that the Ragnarok was the source of not Ragnarok. Asgard was the source of her power, which is why they had to destroy it
But it ain't the
to
source
weaken
of
her
hers.
or to kill her or whatever. But they also said it's the same source of Thor's power.
I was
But
wondering that.
remember,
Yeah,
they're
because-
saying that Asgard is not a place; it's the people.
Right.
So I think they're going off
Yeah.
of. It's almost like the
So
the
the
gods
people
of
are the
Olympus are powerful because of the people that worship them, and I think that's what the whole idea is.
I did pick up on that.
Broke it
I did
open.
that myself.
Nancy,
But that means that she's so powerful.
know.
Huh?
fact checker
But that
over
means that
here.
she can come back then.
Yeah. Well, that's what
course
that's
she's
what
coming
we're
back.
saying.
Because
is
that, the people were
it's-
still together on that boat.
But if she don't got the favor of the people, she ain't
She
shit.
didn't have it
You know
then.
what I'm
She will be
saying?
back in Infinity Wars, either one
Yeah,
or two.
it was.
'cause
It's
that's
always
Thanos'
heavily
bitch.
implied, but those characters always tend to come back. I'm sure she's gonna come
Yeah.
back in a later movie,
She's
or
either-
even in the wars, and
Yeah,
just be a
she's
part
either
of
coming back in the
Thanos'
wars
team.
as Thanos' chick,
I was gonna
or,
say, yeah, that
or
would be
Deadpool
cool.
2 as Deadpool's chick.
Someone's chick.
I mean,
But
she-
even with what Nancy said, it doesn't make
It's
sense
Mr.
that
Steal
Thor was
Your
like, I have to
Girl.
destroy this place
Yeah.
to take away her power.
Plot
And then Odin was like, oh, Asgard's power is not in that, it's in the people. That means she still has her power. So destroying that place meant nothing with taking her power away.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
unless
he built
they
her
mean that
ass.
Asgard was the Tree of Life, because the Tree of Life is in Asgard, and maybe that was her power.
But
Who knows?
but what she's saying is Asgard was completely and utterly
But
destroyed.
Yeah.
you saw
So
that he
how does he
stabbed to the
still
bottom
have-
of it in a white starred red dwarf, whatever the explosion of a existence is.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's gonna fuck you up, whatever kind of god you are.
Neil
Yeah,
deGrasse
me.
Tyson, if you can chime in on
Yeah,
this.
where's he at?
Yeah.
Neil, let me know.
What
what's
you
going
say,
on.
Neil?
Insert.
Power from the heart or power from the stars?
Can you imagine you just walk
Looking for an
in the
answer.
door, Let me.
Yeah.
Or power
check
from
this
Kurt
out.
Russell. And just so you know, Bobbert Wallace told me that they are probably going to do like a Hulk and Thor buddy movie threequel.
A
So
threequel.
That'd
Are
be
they
awesome.
They
solving
may be-
crime?
they may
Maybe
be-
continue the Planet Hulk storyline for the next couple Marvel movies, so it doesn't necessarily mean it's gonna be Thor. It could be Guardians that he pops up in.
Are they gonna get a monkey? Burt
Those
Reynolds
Bobbert
style?
Wallace
Did
guys.
they? I
They
mean,
probably
it
hear what
was
he said, though.
implied
His
that
face
if
just
the
popped up when they talked to him.
Bobbert Wallace.
so it was
Bobbert
Robert
Wallace.
Wallace.
Robert Wallace in the
Well, guys, as you can see, we love the movie. We'll probably talk about it for a long, long, long time, but we won't. I'm going to cut it short. Thanks so much.
Pause.
Dear God.
Hulk dick.
Hashtag.
The last couple minutes of this review, we've done a lot of negative things, but the soundtrack is incredible. The fight scenes are just so fun to watch. They are literally like something you see in a panel. It's panel put on screen. It's so
hilarious.
gratifying as a comic book fan just to see these things, you know, go into movies in full motion. The chemistry between the
That guild is
characters
dying.
are absolutely incredible. Like, just Jeff Goldblum is insane.
Yeah, he's really good.
It cannot
He's
be
really good.
understated enough.
But
Yeah.
it's
That-
Goldblum's.
Pocket wallet.
Yeah.
Can you throw
It's
her phone
just so
outside?
funny. Like, when he gets on screen, it's just so magical. And it's things that, you know, you would see in a comic book. You know? Like, that humor that's just
Oh, yeah, that-
so witty,
that melty
so,
stick.
you know, relevant.
Oh, the melty stick.
Why are you giving me the melty stick?
Right.
Like you would as a normal person. Like, you know, like, she interrupted you. You gonna melt him? Like, no, they just interrupted me, that's it.
It wasn't a capital offense.
Doesn't deserve the melting stick.
I love Tom Hiddleston.
What did she
He did
say?
such a
She
good
was like,
job.
Yeah, he was good
she
too.
goes, he looks to his partner at one time, Jeff Goldblum, like his
Oh, yeah.
right-hand man, and he's like,
What do I call her?
what do
Starts
I
with a
call, what you call it, Resourcer 142? What
Yeah.
B? The Valkyrie.
Oh, he's like,
Scrapper 142.
Yeah.
And he's like, it starts with a B, what do I call her?
And she's like, trash.
Trash.
He's
Moosehead.
and he's like, no, that doesn't even begin with B. Have you been waiting this whole time to say that?
He's
No,
been waiting
what?
years to call her trash.
I said it begins with a B, and she goes, booze hound.
So funny.
Or a goose hound.
Anyways, it's so
The
worth
Jeff
your money.
Goldblum
I
is
would go
great,
pay for it
yes.
and get it again in the theaters. Don't see it at home or on the Kodi. It's way worth going to an IMAX and seeing this live.
Absolutely.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Hashtag streaming is not illegal. Hashtag open source media.
Alright, guys.
I mean, the court is literally out on that,
Yeah.
so we don't know.
All right, guys. Again, thanks for stopping by. And what? What?
We got controversial. Barbara Wallace, everybody.
Again, thanks for stopping by, guys, and watching our spoiler discussion. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe below. If there's anything you want to see us do next or review next, please mention it in the comments below. Again, we had fun doing this. Please stop by for the next one.
It's a family reunion. Who you introducing? Who you introducing?
Play it out like this. It's a family reunion.
Who you introducing? Who you introducing? Chris, go.
No.
Mom, do the Hulk. Pretend like you're the Hulk.
Knife to knife.
Come on, Mom.
wouldn't
Come
do
on.
that.
Come on, Mom. Best
Come on,
Hulk.
come on, come on.
Best
Best
Hulk.
Best
Hulk.
Hulk impression.
Best Hulk.
Yep.
Best Hulk, Mom. Do it now. Best Hulk.
Move aside, Chris.
She said, get out of my way then, bitch. Mom,
Watch
do it.
out. Watch out now.
Wait, what did he say?
You gotta scream,
He
scream
said-
like the
Hulk
Hulk.
smash.
You gotta scream Hulk smash.
Hulk
Yeah,
smash.
exactly.
Loud, Mom. And bassy.
But stop now. But Hulk smash.
Fix it in post.
Exactly. Yeah.
Great job.
I love how your impression of Hulk is Hulk smash and then he throws a card. Hulk smash!
can I throw you?
I know.